The Paul Paraka scandal, Papua New Guinea's biggest corruption case exposed. 162 million Kina gone, high-level officials involved, the justice system under fire, and the man at the center of it all, Paul Paraka, once the most powerful lawyer in PNG, now rotting in Bamana prison for 20 years. But here's the real scandal. Why is Paraka the only one in jail while his partners in crime are still walking free? Today we expose everything: the missing checks, the bribery scandals, the political cover-ups, and why Prime Minister James Marape and former PM Peter O'Neill have not been touched. This is the full story of the Paul Paraka scandal. Paul Paraka was once PNG's most successful lawyer. His firm, Paul Paraka Lawyers, PPL, was handling millions of kina in state legal payments. But behind the scenes, Paraka wasn't just practicing law, he was running an elaborate money laundering scheme. Between 2007 and 2011, he and his associates illegally siphoned 162 million kina from PNG's finance department using fraudulent claims. His method? Ghost payments. The finance department illegally paid his firm for legal services never rendered, bypassing the Solicitor General's office. So how did they get away with it? With the help of powerful insiders, Paul Paraka didn't act alone. Let's meet the powerful players behind this corruption web. Jacob Yafai, former Finance Deputy Secretary; Peter O'Neill, former Prime Minister; James Marape, current Prime Minister, then Finance Minister; Neville De Wet, former Solicitor General; Sam Coim, Head of Investigation Task Force Sweep. Jacob Yafai, former Finance Deputy Secretary. He authorized the payments to Paraka's firm. In court he admitted that he was acting on instructions from his superiors. Peter O'Neill, former Prime Minister. In 2013, an arrest warrant was issued for O'Neill after a signature matching his was found on a letter approving 71.8 million kina in payments to Paraka lawyers. O'Neill fought the arrest and sacked the anti-corruption unit investigating him. James Marape, current Prime Minister, then Finance Minister. Marape was Finance Minister when the fraudulent payments were made. His name was dropped in court as one of the officials linked to the payments. But no charges have ever been laid against him. Neville De Wet, former Solicitor General. The whistleblower? He reported the illegal payments to police in 2012, triggering investigations. Sam Coim, Head of Investigation Task Force Sweep, led the anti-corruption team that exposed Paraka and O'Neill's connections. His task force was later shut down. So why is only Paul Paraka in jail while these other big names are still free? 2012, the Solicitor General reports suspicious payments to Paraka lawyers. 2013, Investigation Task Force Sweep finds fraudulent transactions. 2014, arrest warrant issued for Peter O'Neill. He refuses to comply. 2019, James Marape becomes Prime Minister and promises to clean up corruption. 2023, Paul Paraka is convicted and sentenced to 20 years in Bamana prison. 2024, Supreme Court dismisses Paraka's appeal. He remains in jail. But this year, 2025, the scandal exploded again. Bribery inside the courts. Hela Governor Philip Undialu was caught bribing officials to manipulate the case. 41 million kina in missing checks suddenly reappeared in court. Phone records and bank deposits match bribery transactions. Now the police are under pressure to make new arrests. So the big questions remain. Why is Paul Paraka the only one in jail while the officials who approved his payments walk free? Will Jacob Yafai take the fall alone, or will he expose his bosses? Will James Marape be investigated for his role in the payments? And why hasn't Peter O'Neill been held accountable despite an arrest warrant years ago? PNG is watching closely. The people demand justice. Will there be more arrests? Will we finally see corrupt politicians behind bars? We'll be watching, and we'll keep exposing the truth. If you found this video informative, hit that like button, share this with your friends, and subscribe for more hard-hitting exposés on PNG's biggest scandals. Let us know in the comments, who do you think should be arrested next?